Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I know we all are aware of the situation at Afghanistan, but still we all have some questions in our mind. What is exactly going on there? How it all started? How the US army is involved? And what is this Taliban? So guys, this video is for you. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about 5 books that will help you to understand what exactly is happening in Afghanistan. You will get answers to all of your questions. Many people are wondering how things got this bad to Afghanistan, as it appears to be devolving into chaos. The Taliban had fled Kabul almost 2 decades ago, leaving it in the hands of US army. In Afghanistan, an era seems to be coming to an end. Unfortunately, that did not happen and Kabul has reunited with Taliban and US has retreated. What happened to bring things to this point? This has been predicted by a number of writers and journalists. So if you want to know about what is the role of Taliban and the US in Afghanistan, as well as the reason of country's seemingly endless chaos and bloodshed, here are 6 books that will help you to do so. The first book is Farewell Kabul by Charlotte Lamb. She wrote the book in 2015 and it met with some mixed reviews, but it has since emerged as one of the most sensitive and comprehensive writing about the life of people in Afghanistan during the US-backed administration. Everything is here, from scenes of war to the marketplace, to time with President Hamid Karzai, to Bin Laden's death. And it was written with sensitivity. Some may find that details are more than we need, and some may find that Lamb is more concerned with people than overall policy and strategies. But this is how Lamb writes. The second book is The War of Afghanistan by Peter Thompson. Peter Thompson was a former diplomat who served in Afghanistan. And if you are looking for a comprehensive account of country's conflict from 1970 to 2010, then this book is for you. Thompson provides a wealth of information on the various conflicts in Afghanistan, including how country changed from a Cold War pawn to a battleground between US and Taliban. This book may appear to be a heavy in terms of length, but Thompson writes fluently, making it a very good read for those who want to know the key figures in Afghanistan. It is more about those in power and those who want to be in power rather than those who are on the grounds. The third book is The Taliban, the story of the warlords of Afghan by Ahmad Rashid. It's a fascinating read about the student movement that took up arms and took over Afghanistan. It was written before the World Trade Center bombing on 11/9/2001, which brought the Taliban into spotlight. As a result, it provides one of the least colored accounts of the movement and its origin. The writing may appear sluggish at times, but Rashid delves right into the heart of the situation, providing profiles of the people who helped it grow. He also predicts that the movement will have its problems, but that it will continue to be the force in Afghanistan, which will be unable to achieve any stability while it is present. The book still holds up after 20 years, and it is required for those who are really want to learn about Taliban and Afghanistan. The fourth book is The Wrong Enemy, America in Afghanistan, 2001 to 2014. She was another journalist who correctly predicted that despite its overwhelming technology and weapons, the US would not succeed in Afghanistan. However, what sets her book apart from others is that she believes that US's biggest problem is not the Taliban or warlords or the corrupt government, but its former ally, Pakistan. She backs up her claims with number of interviews with officials from Afghanistan, Pakistan, and even the US. This is the most entertaining book on the list today in terms of narration, and it moves with a pace that will make a thriller proud. What's more disturbing is that it is not the work of fiction. The cold duplicity of governments, the secret deals, and the ground level body counts are all real, as in the case with what she correctly predicted as a bleak future. Many would agree with her portrayal of Pakistan as a Brutus to Julius Caesar in United States. The fifth book is War Against Taliban, where it all went wrong in Afghanistan by Sandy Gale. Sandy Gale has a thorough understanding of the issues affecting Afghanistan. Having been involved since the Soviet presence in country, he had the foresight to point out in this extremely well-written book that things were horribly going wrong in Afghanistan because resources from the War of Terror were being diverted to Iraq. He also emphasizes the difficulties that Afghans face, as well as the dissatisfaction with the constant conflicts and regime changes. Gale's treatment of India is little strange. He appears to see it as the Hindu state expansionist tendencies But I would recommend you to ignore that and focusing on his analysis of the situations in Afghanistan. And this is also the shortest book in this list that will make it to read in one sitting. The final book is Afghanistan, Where God Only Comes to Weep by Shiba Saqib. Much of the concerns about Taliban's return has centered on how the regime might treat Afghanistan's women. This book may appear dated and some readers will find the writing as overly simplistic, but there is no denying the story it tells. Where God Only Comes to Weep tells the story of Shirin Gol, a woman's life in Afghanistan, from the Russians to the first Taliban regime, as told to documentary maker Shiba Saqib. Shirin being married to a pair of gambling debt, literally being on the street and trying to escape what many believes is her fate, is deeply disturbing and shocking in many places. This is the book that is both brutal and brave. So guys, these were the books that I would recommend you to read if you want to know about Taliban, Afghanistan and what is the role of the US. And guys, if you want to read a novel about Afghanistan and Taliban, then this book is the best. 1000 Splendid Suns by Khalid Hussain. I also made a video about it. It is one of my favorite books. And guys, if you will go down in the description box, you will find some links to the Amazon. If you buy from them, I get a little kickback from them. Goodbye.